Hi, my name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. Today I'm going to talk about how to overcome self-doubt, and it's not by believing in yourself. Let's talk about that for a moment. Self-doubt. That can be one of the biggest monsters that can chew you up, spit you out, and get rid of you. I'm going to tell you some thoughts about how to overcome self-doubt, or at least live with it. But before I do, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button below, that'd help me continue bringing this information. And also, if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment below, scroll to the bottom, leave a comment, and let me know how I'm doing, and let me know what other things I can bring to you to make your life better. Thank you. So, self-doubt. What is self-doubt? It is the belief that you're incapable of achieving something, going somewhere, doing something, okay? So self-doubt is a monster that we all live with. And I'm not exactly sure when that starts in life, but it starts way early because ever thought about jumping off a swing? Ooh, I don't know if I can land correctly. Oh, I don't know if that slide's too high. These things start really early and they embed themselves deeply within inside of us. Now, the problem is self-doubt can completely overwhelm you. It can make you incapable of pursuing action to improve your life, to alter your direction. So I have to tell you, from a completely honest standpoint of experiencing myself, it is absolutely fine to doubt yourself. And in fact, it's really valuable to have that ability to say, you know, I don't know if this is going to work, because that gives you the self-reflection to evaluate, do you have the skill, the preparation, the knowledge, and the resources to achieve what you set out to achieve. Now, take me for instance. I believed up to a point I knew what I needed and I had what I needed to ski to the South Pole and back. Boy, did I have things that went wrong on me. There was things I had no idea that were coming for me, and they just blew me away. I mean, I ended up with the longest expedition to the South Pole, set a record for surviving. It was totally crazy. So I had perhaps a little too much confidence, knowing that, oh, there's some things I'll figure out. Man, pow! Yeah, I got ran over, that's for sure. But see, that self-doubt, thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to make it, it started to take me over, and oh geez, I don't know what's going to happen. I never had the doubt that I would achieve some sort of goal to reach the South Pole, but I never, ever, ever thought about quitting, because that leads to self-defeat. See, self-doubt is the realization, hey, I might not have everything it takes. That's not necessarily going to stop me from giving it a spin, but self-defeat or self-defeatism is hugely different, because that means, oh, I can't do this. There's no way I'm going to succeed, rather than, you know, I need to really evaluate this. And they're seemingly subtle differences, but they are not subtle at all. See, self-defeating thought crushes you. It puts you in the poorhouse. It'll put you in terrible places. You'll quit school, give up in your family, walk away, give up on yourself, your dreams and aspirations. Self-doubt allows you to say, hey, maybe I need to evaluate what I'm doing. Maybe I need to get an education because I don't know if I'm there yet. Now, that allows you to take things perhaps a little bit safer, but that doesn't stop you. See, take Abraham Lincoln, for instance. He's a classic experience of this. When he was shot, I was looking up at the Library of Congress's website. He had several things in his pocket, but one of the things in his wallet were several newspaper clippings that were complimentary to him. Now, nowadays, Abraham Lincoln is absolutely the most revered president next to George Washington. They're pretty darn close. And George Washington had huge self-doubt too. But Abraham Lincoln, at the time of the Civil War, was reviled by a huge proportion of the country. Not like 1 or 2%, like, I don't know, maybe half of the country. I mean, it was insane. He had doubt raging in his mind, and there he sat the night that he was assassinated, with some papers in his pocket, a few newspaper clippings, say, hey, you know what? Maybe this guy is doing an okay job. The man that is tall, wears the black hat. I mean, he just struggled with doubt of, am I doing the right thing? Is this worth it? Does this make sense? Churchill had that. I mean, just look down the list of famous leaders in all history that we revere as being grander than life, and they're great and they never doubted themselves. No, that's complete garbage. See, they weren't sold the story that they were perfect as they were. Those men and women of history knew they weren't perfect. See, this is a thing that people get sold nowadays. And I don't talk about, hey, you're perfect as you are on the stage. When I'm up there dressed in my polar parka and everything, I feel actually pretty silly. And I have doubt. I hope people enjoy this. I don't know. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen. But I have to put my best foot forward, go out there, share my experience, and I hope that people get something out of it. But I never say, you are perfect as you are. There's nothing you need to change and improve. That's BS, simply because if you were born perfect, why'd you go to school? Why'd you get an education? Why'd you learn to use a spoon? See, this development process you're going to go through is going to be a lifelong endeavor. Even my grandfather is 93. He still struggles with doubts and loneliness and things and challenges. But that doesn't stop him from trying to work farther and go faster. Now, that's the thing about self-doubt compared to this perfection, oh, you're fine just the way you are stuff, is that self-doubt, conquering it, is one of the most satisfying things of your life. Saying, oh, I'm not exactly sure if I can make it. I'm not sure if this is worth it. And I'm here to tell you now, as I reach the South Pole, and wow, I've achieved this dream that I've had for 10 plus years. It was incredible. It was also sad, but that's a whole other story. See, your actions will utterly define your life. When you look on that tombstone or your cremation box or whatever, and you look from date to date, and that little dash, it's always said that that dash is really everything in your life. The moment you're born, you certainly didn't have control of that. And the moment you die, chances are you're not going to have control of that either. But what you do in between is everything. But sitting back, saying, oh, I don't know. I struggle with the same thing. I'm here to tell you. I'm working on a show called World Beyond, and I have doubts. Like, oh, man, am I going to get it edited well, and are people going to like it? And, man, you just got to put it together and edit it, and that's what I'm doing right now, but I'm struggling with the doubt of, am I competent enough to do it? Do you think it'll work well? I mean, I've already shot it. I'm editing it, and now I'm here like, oh, my gosh. And it's so hard to get through, all right? It is super, super hard to get through. But let me tell you this. People with way too much confidence usually blunder spectacularly. Someone who's walking along, I know everything. I mean, it'll smoke you. Don't believe you know everything. Don't believe you're capable of everything, because you aren't. Now, I tell people on stage, you're able to do anything you want. Up to a point, right? But are you capable of doing everything? No. I mean, I've had this dream, like, I would love to have a Millennium Falcon and go fly to Mars or something and go explore around. Is that going to happen? Nope. Do I dream it? Sure. Do I believe I could do it? Oh, in some crazy, whatever sleep-induced fantasy. But can I do it? No, I can't. And that's just the way it is. But can I do the things that I'm doing now, writing books, sharing my experiences with audience, inspiring them, doing safety talks that hopefully keep people safer in their industrial environments and prevent them from being injured or killed? Absolutely. So the self-doubt that I struggle with is constantly overwhelming of, oh, is this book right? Does this sentence make sense? Is this going to help people out, or is this an utter waste of time? I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm telling you here that self-doubt is healthy. It will keep you moving forward and evaluating what you do, but don't let it morph into self-defeat. That's the one that will eat you alive and ruin your day, all right? That is the whole wrap-up of the way to defeat self-doubt, is knowing that self-doubt is your tool to evaluate what you're doing. Thumbs up, thumbs down, okay, this makes sense, let's go for it, even if it's scary, versus, ooh, yeah, no, I need to completely reevaluate it. That is how you defeat self-doubt, is you take it as a tool to get you to where you need to go more intelligently. Completely different than, oh, just believe in yourself, and no, not that way. That is how you defeat self-doubt. I hope this has really helped you. I know it's actually kind of helped me focus on what I'm doing. My name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Scroll to the bottom, leave a comment, and let me know. And also, please support me on Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon. Thank you very much for watching.